What's up, guys? Welcome back to Woke Up Gaming. Today I'm back with my post Soul Fusion ABC deck profile. I've been working hard on this build for the past like 2 weeks or so. Once I got the feel for how Soul Fusion was going to be, and then I spent a lot of the past week or so picking up the cards I needed for this profile. Got the rest of what I needed yesterday, so now I'm here to share you guys with the world. This is hella spice, you know. So we'll start off with our ratio of 1A, 3B, and 3C. This is our a standard ratio now. With A at 1, you have no reason to not play 2B or 2Cs. Like, you have to just max out on all three pieces. To back up our Union monsters, you have 2 heavy max support armor. Being able to equip your stuff and making it untargetable, normal summon it and basically monster reborn a Union monster. This is such a great turn 2 play. And even turn 1 sometimes, if you have a chance to discard something before your normal summon, this card can be absolutely insane for getting plays going again turn 2 or extending your plays. It's really, really cool. Next, you have our standard support lineup of 3 gold gadget and 3 silver gadget. These guys have been a mainstay in this deck for months now, and with the newly announced gadget link monster, I think they're going to be here for quite a long time. So expect for these guys to basically appear in almost every ABC profile I upload for the foreseeable future. Next up, we have a new addition in 3 Galaxy Soldier. Some of the new cards in Soul Fusion making Buster and Infinity easier. So this card is actually actually the viability of making Buster and Infinity is actually much better now. So I think playing Galaxy Soldier is absolutely a solid idea. It's also just a great play extender. Like a great link play extender. Again, you can discard a piece, summon him, and then normal your armor, and then bring back that same piece. So, it has a lot of good utility on that one. Next, you have a 2 Orcust Harp Horror, also new out of Soul Fusion. You basically just use these to get access to your Link 4 in the extra deck. So I'll talk a little more about when we get the extra deck. For the time being, I play Harp Horror over the other 2, so it's level 4 and it has the highest attack out of them. So it's almost like I just prefer to have, like, if I ever have to just like normal it and attack, I want to have Harp Horror. Next, we have some spice in a Galaxy Eye Photon Dragon. This will make sense later on, so bear with me here. But for the time being, it's a light 3K body. So just and then next we have 1 Chaos Dragon Levianeer, which is new out of Soul Fusion. This is a new Chaos Dragon you can make with light and dark monsters, or just light or just dark. So it has a lot of utility in ABC. You can use just all light monsters to get a monster reborn. If you use all light monsters, it's a monster reborn when it's summoned, so it's gonna like revive your Buster. And then if you use darks, use light and darks, it's gonna destroy 2 cards in the field, non-targeting. It means you can use your Harp Horrors in graveyard, your Summon Sorceress, your Underclock Taker, and then either Borreload or Boar Sword Dragon, along with your light monsters to get off that second effect. So it's actually surprisingly viable to use that second effect. Next off, we'll do our hand trap lineup: 3 Ash, 3 Bell, and 3 Ogre. This hasn't changed at all since last time, but because I didn't see a reason to change it at all. I don't play multiples. I don't play 3 of each because I don't want to draw multiples. So I side the third copy of each one. And then versus Thunder Dragons, Bell's going to be a lot better than it was last format too. So this is definitely going to be a very solid card, and like it's definitely going to like go up in price as the deck gets better or more like respected. So I'd grab your copies now. That's going to wrap up our entire monster lineup. So next we'll move on to our spell lineup. Alright, now for the spells, we have 3 copies of Union Hanger. That's just our standard ratio for our field spells. Back it up with 2 copies of Terraforming. That's all we got anymore. And then next up we have 3 copies of Melody of Awakening Dragon. This can search out both your Photon Dragon and also the Chaos Dragon Levianeer. So without the Chaos Dragon, this was like really dead post turn 1, but with Chaos Dragons that is actually good because even though you go minus to search the Chaos Dragon, you actually plus pretty hard when you bring it out onto the field. If you use the light and dark effect, you bring it out onto the field and then pop two of your opponent's monsters. Keep in mind that's a non-targeting effect. So next we have our 1 copy of Barrel from the Different Dimension. Probably one of the best recovery cards we have for the deck right now. It's quick play, which I like. And then for our 2 traps, we have 2 Union Scramble. I think it's the like correct play to play 2 of these and 1 of that, because even though this is like quick play spell and this is a trap you have to set, this just puts them all back in your graveyard. Well, this is going to get them all back onto your field. So this is going to help you just extend your link plays, like turn 2 even more. Like you can set this card, you can set this card with like a buster on the field, and just also just end phase just flip it and get some absolutely insane plays going. Or even like in like a niche scenario, like for example, your opponent can like have Dark Law on the board, and then you can just like intentionally banish a bunch of pieces, and then set this face down, and then just flip it on their turn, and just bring back all the pieces again. And just make your buster. That's kind of a niche use for it, but I'm just kind of trying to show its possible applications for it. And that's it for the main deck. So now we will go into the extra deck. Right, now for the extra deck, we're going to start off with our 3 copies of our ABC Dragon Buster. Yep, there you go. If you're not playing 3, you're crazy. Like this is the one of the best cards in the game. It's unreal. Next up, we have 1 Nova and then 1 Infinity. Once again, some new cards in the extra deck make the Galaxy Soldier make playing Soldier really good. So I recommend playing this guy a lot because you're able to end with Buster and Infinity with Hanger, Soldier, and just any light monster on board. There's any light monster in your hand. So like a 2.5 card combo, and that's just really strong. Next up, you have our Borreload Dragon and our Borrelsword Dragon. These guys kind of go hand in hand as you're tagging up Buster on their end phase, and then making one of these 2 guys turn 2. These are gonna help you push for damage, push for game. These cards are just gonna turn 2. You're gonna make these, and they're just gonna help you get there. Next up, for our last link 4, we have Orcustrion. This is the new Orcus card. When he points to something, he cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. And then during your turn, you can shuffle back 3 banished machines and make every linked card your opponent controls have 0 attack and have its effects negated permanently. So you can make this point to Buster, and that means this guy will be super hard to out. And then if you just keep Buster alive on your turn, you can just put A, B, and C back in your deck, and then basically just make your entire opponent's board just nothing. And then even if you can't game them through that, since the effect is permanent, even when you pass back to them, they're not going to have a lot of actual board presence, since none of their monsters are going to they're not going to be able to use any effects to try and get their plays going again. And next up, you have 1 copy of Summon Sorceress. This card is just unbelievably good. It's standard. If you're in America, play this. If you're in Europe, I know you can't play this card yet, but trust me, there's a combo in this deck that's still absolutely insane that does not require Summon Sorceress, and I will get into that combo in the combo video that's going to either come out today or tomorrow. So just watch for that. And then European players, there's a combo that ends on Buster and Infinity that does not require this card. So be aware. Next, you have our 1 Phoenix and our 1 Cerberus. These are just really good utility cards. Popping spells and popping monsters and spells is a really useful card, and just any link to use. Also, being able to provide protection to your bigger guys like Orcustrion. You can if you co-link this guy to Orcustrion, they can't beat it, because then Orcustrion points to Cerberus, which means they can't destroy him by battle card effects, and then this guy should be like an extra boost, which is actually really cool. Then you have our 1 Galaxy Eyes Soul Flare Dragon. This guy, when you link summon him with so he has to be 2 light monsters, and then one of them has to have 2,000 or more attack. When you summon him, he adds a galaxy monster or a galaxy or photon monster from your grave back to your hand, meaning he will recycle your Galaxy Soldier for you, which is actually really useful, because this is how you're gonna make your Buster and Infinity really fast, because you're gonna link summon this with Soldier and A, and then make this guy Soldier will this will add Soldier back, and then A will add a piece back to your hand, and then you should be holding 2 soldiers and then two light monsters to transform them. Then how are you gonna get your Buster and Infinity out? I'll talk more about that in the combo video. Next, we have our 1 Clipboard Genius. This guy's been a mainstay in the deck since it came out in February, and I think it will be a mainstay of the deck for a long time. I'm not sure I have to say more than that. He can negate anything, and since people are probably gonna play Iron Wall and Chaos Hunter now against Thunder Dragons, this is gonna be really good to try and negate those cards, and then keep making your plays. One Underclock Taker. This is going to help you, get over stuff. Also been like almost a mainstay of the deck since it also came out in February. I think this card is absolutely insane. Just makes like almost like anything, just no problem for Buster to attack over, or even like A Assault Core. A is 1900 attack. You can basically attack over a 3000 monster with A and like Underclock Taker. So that actually has a lot of utility in it. And then lastly, we have our one Nightmare Mermaid. We use this just to make our Phoenix and our Cerberus into down arrows for Buster, because you occasionally like have to make these with like your gadget and your piece to like pop something, and then you have to like turn that into a down arrow, so you have a spot for Buster to come out with them. And next we'll go into our side deck. We have our one Ash, one Belle, and one Ogre. These are our third copies of our cards of our hand traps in the main deck. We use these in like game 2 and 3 when like we've like figured out what we're playing against, and like we figure out which 2 hand traps are like the best versus them, and then you just side in those hand traps specifically. Like if I decide that Ash and Belle are the best ones, I'll side out my 2 Ogres and put in the third Ash and the third Belle. So that's my like logic there. Then next we have 3 copies of Chaos Hunter. Post Soul Fusion we have to deal with like Thunder Dragons, and I think Chaos Hunter is a super solid just lock out the banishing. Like you just drop this and they can't banish stuff, but you still can. So you just like keep making like all your Buster plays and just breaking their board apart, and they can't even like they can't even like try to respond to you. So next we have our 3 copies of Twin Twisters, which are like the best back row hate card like ever. This is better than like Cosmic Cyclone, better than like MST. I would only ever play Cosmic Cyclone if like Pendulums were the best deck in the format again, because you can just let like Cosmic their scales and banish them. So next you have three evenly matched, the best